My name is Marcio Fonseca. I'm the president CEO of GRSL Mining. I'm here today to provide an update about what we are doing in Mexico, in Sinaloa, at the Plomosas Project, particularly at the San Marcial area where we are drilling. And in the next couple of slides, I'm going to present you updates about our drilling program still in progress, and the bulk sampling test mining at the Plomosas mine. What's very important for the audience that we are encountering a lot of high-grade silver wide intersections at the San Marcial area. As you can see on this slide, we have a bigger geophysical anomaly, and we only drilled 20% of this anomaly. And right now we have 2 drill rigs on site, but we are expecting to increase the number in the upcoming months, and probably we are going to increase next year for a much bigger program, particularly after we raise the capital and we are fully funded for the next 12 to 15 months. So we are very excited about the discovery because it's wide. It's 25 meters on average thickness. But I'm going to show you a section that shows the magnitude of this discovery on the edge of this anomaly. As you can see on this line, I have a section AA here. I'm going to show the next one. This is a very important slide of our presentation because after more than 1.5 years studying the rocks and trying to understand why this anomaly, this chargeability geophysical anomaly, is so important, we've been able to identify that there's a continuity of the mineralization from the discovery hole. As you can see here, the 100 meters at 308 grams per ton silver. We stepped down deep, probably 300 meters, and we intersect 75 meters at 260 grams per ton of silver. This is a major discovery for the company because we are expanding the footprint of the mineralization. Means that in the upcoming resource, which is a major catalyst next year, this is going to be a much larger resource than what we have today. The company today has 134 million ounces of silver equivalent. 68 million ounces is at San Marcial, but keep in mind that San Marcial is a silver project. It's 85% predominantly silver, so not very common to have that in Mexico. Most of the deposits are polymetallic with silver, so we are very excited. So San Marcial is something that we are going to continue to drill, and as I'm going to show in the next slide, is a longitudinal section. We are about to send to the lab 2 holes, the hole 11 and 12, which is another step out in the same concept as the hole 9. We are very excited about these drill holes, and as a news flow, we are going to see probably by mid-November, we are going to see some news coming from about these 2 holes, the 11 and 12. And in addition to this, we might have the hole 13 and probably 1 more hole before the year end. 4 drill holes to really continue to increase the footprint of the mineralization at San Marcial. And next year, much larger drilling program, trying to expand at least 2 times the footprint of the mineralization and preparing for another big catalyst. That's the resource estimation by mid next year. Another point that's very important is we put a news release this week about the bulk sample test mining at the historic Plomosas mine. We are doing the bulk sample because we believe that having an asset like Plomosas mine, which is a historic mine that was shut down in 2001, with all the infrastructure there, the mine is built. The only thing that we don't have is a plant, and we have the permits to operate. It's very important for the company, particularly in this silver market. And also considering that San Marcial is very close by, only 5 kilometers, we can explore the synergies and integrate them. I'm going to show a very quick overview of what we are doing at the Plomosas mine. So it's 5 kilometers from San Marcial, as you can see, to Plomosas. So they are very close by. We can travel. It's a all year round road, so that makes easier to integrate these 2 areas. But what we are seeing at the Plomosas, the historic mine, is that we've been able to delineate high-grade silver and gold zones inside this mine that were not captured in detail by the 2023 resource estimation, which makes very attractive for us to go back to the mine, sample, and try to understand how we can bring that in the future in an updated resource, but also how we can delineate those areas. At the moment, inside the Plomosas mine, we have 21 areas in the underground mine where we can access through the tunnels. We can drive through the tunnels, to be honest. It's not really a small mine. It's a wide developed historic mine. We believe we can go back to these 21 areas and look a way to prepare to extract more materials, and even we are encountering stockpiles there that can be attractive grades, and prepare this to feed a future pilot plant that's under design, and the metallurgical test work is in progress, just to confirm that everything is going to be fine. But again, in this slide is important. There was a lot of investment at this mine, 7.4 kilometers of underground development. As you can see here, two lines, the black and the blue. This is the amount of drilling data that we have. So we believe that using all this data and going underground that's already built, we can really define an attractive situation to define material to feed the pilot plant that we are doing the engineering studies at the moment. As a illustration, you can see here that all the intersections that you are getting now are in the range of kilos of silver equivalent. And we are looking at a more selective way to approach what is there to be mined. Instead of doing a much bigger mine, we are going to probably start at 250 tons per day and then increase, because the mine is permitted for 600 tons per day. But when you have intervals of 2,000, 3,000, even 7,000 grams per ton silver equivalent, is a very attractive scenario for us as a way to look to capture value from this historic mine in the current silver price market. I appreciate the attention, but three takeaways from this company at the moment is we are drilling a discovery that is a wide, high-grade silver, that's the San Marcial, with the opportunity to increase materially the resource that we have at San Marcial. We are fully funded for the next 12 to 15 months, which gives all the cash we need to do the drilling, predominantly drilling to expand San Marcial, but also to work on the pilot plant and the bulk sample test mining at Plomosas. And the sampling at the Plomosas mine is giving us very attractive silver and gold grades that are reflecting our report in the silver equivalent and defining new areas that can be source for feeding the future potential pilot plant at Plomosas. Thank you very much for the opportunity.